You said that like we can become a millionaire. How is that even possible? Like being like a 21-year-old, I don't have a lot of money, I work 2 jobs, I just kind of like get by. Like how is that possible?
So one day you'll likely get into a career job where you're starting to make more. And just to be straight with you, that's where the majority of your savings will come from, the majority of your saving and investing. But right now you can start building the principles by doing a budget, figuring out your surplus or deficit, and saving for it. But I literally just ran these numbers today, and I apologize, but it's like if you save $800 a month for the next 25 years, it might be 30 years. Oh, we're gonna have to put an infographic up or something.
That's okay.
But if you save $800 a month for, let's just say, the next 30 years, you will end up saving yourself about $300,000, but due to compounding growth, your overall nest egg will be over $1 million.
Okay.
You only put in $300,000, you will have $1 million, assuming about a 7% return on your money.
So where are we putting this?
So it's going to depend on your time horizon and risk tolerance, but assuming it's for retirement, I'm super aggressive, so I'm 100% stock. I like the total stock market index fund and the total international stock market index fund. You own all the publicly traded stocks in the entire world.
Okay.
But for some people it's different because you might not have the same risk tolerance as me. If the stock market drops 90% tomorrow, I'm like, nice, I need to go find quarters so I can invest those quarters into the stock market. Whereas other people will see a stock market tank, they'll sell out, which is the worst thing you can do when the market crashes.
Yeah.
And they put themselves in a hole that they almost never recover from. It's not to say they can't make more money and end up having a lot later, but you can never make up that gap from when you sold out of the market.
Okay.
Yeah. So just a consistent amount every month for an extended period of time will get you what I consider wealthy, but let's call it close to $1 million or more than $1 million.
Okay, yeah, that's just what I want to know. Thank you. I just like want to know because I feel like people talk about it all the time, like, oh, you'll become a millionaire if you do this type of stuff, and it like never seems like it never seems like you can actually get to that.
Yeah.
And I know that you're like investing and all that stuff, so I just want to know like how that actually could be possible. So
Yeah, so I live stream 5 days a week. If you come into, I'm Free Advice Guy on YouTube, Twitch, pretty much everything you can think of. If you come into a live stream, you can chat me. I'll literally pull up the website to show you exactly what you need to do with the assumptions built in on how to be a millionaire. The other thing I would tell all of you, I would caution all of you to do, because this is what America's doing right now. Don't spend money on your credit card unless you're paying it off that month.
yeah.
If you are floating a credit card balance, you're making a mistake.
What do you
Okay.
think about crypto?
I think crypto can be a great
you want
investment. Do you want to be in?
Yeah.
All right.
I have a few questions.
Yeah,
No, it's kind of a 3-parter.
sure.
What do you think about crypto? What's the best field to get into if you're not going to college? And how do I retire early?
Okay, I love all of these questions. All right, cycle back. Oh, crypto.
Crypto.
So I think this is hard to answer. I'm gonna go specifically to Bitcoin because it's
Okay.
the most known.
We have to
Yeah.
leave in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It's the most known. I believe the potential upper ceiling on Bitcoin is crazy money. There's only going to
Okay.
be 21 coins or 21 million coins ever.
Right.
So there's no inflation and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
My main issue with it is that it's essentially internet based. Right. It's not
computer based. Right.
correct.
Yeah,
It's not
I get you.
ownership in a company. It's not things where like with some people try to compare it to gold. It's like I can
But is
hold gold.
is it safer than banks?
Well, the blockchain, if you consider the technology for blockchain safer, yes, you can make that argument, even though people like the brick and mortar, like I can go into my bank and get my money, but even though we all know you can't get a ton of money without their permission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then your second question?
What's the best field to get into if you're not going to college?
Yeah. If you can, entrepreneur,
Okay.
figure out what skills you have that other people need.
Okay.
Right, there's like it could be something basic like your neighborhood, everybody wheels their trash out.
Okay.
But what if you went up to every door and said, hey, for X amount of dollars per week, I'll come and get your trash.
Right.
I'll wheel it out to the curb for you.
Right.
What is that worth to you? What is that worth to them? Like you
For
find
sure.
it, right? That's a small example. You can go
Yeah,
way bigger than
for
that.
sure.
But just figure
100%.
out what need you can fill.
Okay.
If not that, dude, the trades,
Okay.
they don't cost much.
Okay.
They don't take long, and you be making six figures in a lot of them for doing it.
Yeah.
Like electricians can make crazy money, plumbers.
UTI, right? UTI. Okay.
Yeah. So is that the school?
Yeah.
Yes. Something Technology Institute.
Yeah. Universal Technology.
Is it Universal?
Institute,
Okay, yeah, it's been around a long time. But if you do a trade, your return on investment, which even if you're going to college, you need to be thinking about your return on investment.
For sure.
Because people leave school with $200,000 in debt for a degree, and the job is going to pay them $50,000 a year.
For sure.
They're going to be in debt for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yep.
And then what was the third one?
The third one was what was it? Man, I forgot.
Bitcoin.
It was Bitcoin. Oh, how do I retire early? How do I retire like 30, 35, 40 as opposed to 60, 65, 70?
Well, when you say retire, do you mean
Live
you're done
financially
working?
free.
Like you can do whatever you want anytime?
Yes.
Okay, so
travel, whether that's travel, go out, spend a lot of money, not worry about it.
All right. So the main thing is sacrifice. You have to sacrifice during your early years and save as much as possible.
Because
and
I'm
let it
20.
grow.
I'm 21 right now.
Yes.
So I got.
Yeah, you got.
I got a little window. So.
I mean, even if you say 50 right
Yeah.
now, if it's 40, you still got 19 years. If you
Yeah.
can get aggressive, you can be a millionaire in that time.
Okay.
But you would have to be aggressive,
Okay.
putting aside money. And again, if you come to my stream, I could show you a
Okay.
website that would say
Yeah.
in 19 years, this is what you need to be paying or saving every month.
For sure.
Your assumed rate, you'll have this amount of dollars when you're there.
Cool.
It is tough because you're shortening the window and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
Cool.
But
All right.
sacrifice
Awesome,
and
man.
save, brother.
My friend. Thank
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you
Yes,
guys.
sir.